Hello, hello, hello. Hello, everybody. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, good morning. We talked the whole night through. Good morning. Good morning to you, and you, and you, and you. Good morning for la morning. Good morning, Euphoria. What's that? And good morning, Sandia. I know Sandia. I'm calling you Sandia. Come, Sandia, come. Now, Sandia told me they were coming. Hello, AB. Good morning. Good morning, and a very blessed and a very wonderful 13 Cali Tepeyolotli. I forgot the name of the year. Hello, Richard. For the tradition that I follow and the count that I follow, today is the new year or the beginning of the transition, the season. So, if you feel, what the heck? If you feel like celebrating, Happy New Year and welcome, welcome, welcome. Today, where are you? You are on the Blue Witch Presents Coffee Break with Laura González, and we are gonna use the Witch's Wisdom. Happy Equinox and blessed Tara to those who keep it. And I know there's a whole lot of other traditions, religions, and cultures that are celebrating today as a new cycle, new beginning, or something or another. I think I look super dark on Insta, which is, there's nothing wrong about it. Oh, it's because I'm wearing a white shirt. Anyway, B Tarot and the Rider Waite Smith. So 3 tarots. A new year restart sounds great after the past months. In a lot of cultures and traditions, religions, the beginning of spring or the coming of spring is uh, a new year of sorts, new beginning, um, a reset, their holidays, and for some it's around, exactly around the spring equinox, and for some is right before the spring equinox, or around the full moon around the spring equinox. So some people celebrate the full moon before the equinox, and some will be celebrating after the equinox. And you know which celebration is like the most pagan based in the timing? Because it happens the first Sunday after the first full moon after the spring equinox. Do you know which holy celebration happens the first Sunday after the first full moon after the spring equinox? Easter. Because the first Christians decided to celebrate Easter following the equinox and the full moon. Yeah, I can feel the whispers of spring magic. Yep, that's spring, all right. And then Renata's here. What's up, Renata? Bon dia. Bon dia, bon dia. Okay, we're going to do the witch's wisdom first. Let's all take a deep breath. We're all excited for spring. We have craftsman of earth. Craftsman of earth. Hola, linda. Aw, que bella. Ooh, is the green man. Or is it? So this is like the king of pentacles, but on the let me see. Goddess of the craftsman of earth. Oh, it's like the, yeah, it's like the king of pentacles. So it reads, approach a wildly overgrown thicker or hedgerow and ask it if it will teach you. If it agrees, step close, place your hands on the brambles and leaves, and feel their smooth and welcoming, sharp and dangerous textures. Ground yourself. Feel the energy flowing through the plants, through you. Feel the wild green spirit within you growing. Filled its joy and hope. Thanked the green man. Didn't I say it was a green man? I said it was a green man. I know Phyllis. I know my Phyllis. I know that she loves the green man. Approach a wildly overgrown thicket or hedgerow and ask it if it will teach you. If it agrees, step close, place your hands on the brambles and leaves, and feel their smooth and welcoming, sharp and dangerous textures. Ground yourself, feel the energy flowing through the plants, through you. Feel the wild green spirit within you growing. Feel its joy and hope. Thank the green man. I mean, it couldn't be better for spring, right? What can I say? Hello, Vibe Space, and hello, Metzil 64. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And thank you to everyone. And marvelously, Marisa, congratulations on the pregnancy announcement, Marisa. Now we can make it public. Congrats, congrats, congrats. With spring comes new babies. Well, not yet. It's still cooking. That one's still cooking. It's not coming yet. But, we gonna have a baby. And I'm gonna do the name ceremony. How much I love the fact that I knew I was gonna do the naming ceremony for the baby before they were pregnant. Before they were pregnant. I love that from you. Hello, Gabby. And Bruja, Sacred, Outstanding, something, etc., etc. Anyway, I want to remind you all to please go to bluewitch.org, bluewitch.org, and hi, Leilani, bluewitch.org. Sign up for the newsletter. For the love of God, sign up for the newsletter, please. We work really hard on the newsletter, so please sign up. We, as in Andrea, um, we work really hard on the newsletter. We want to keep you informed of all things Blue Witch community. And we're going to have our community circle on Sunday. So run and walk and sign up for the community circle. $13, $20, $26. You pay what you can, bluewitch.org. That is blue as the color, witch as in me, and .org. Bluewitch.org. There is Sandia. So we had the green men, right? The green men already came through, kind of like telling us to ground. So let's see. Because I'm using the Blue Witch Tarot, the Blue Witch, the Witch, what is the Witch's Wisdom Tarot and the Bee Tarot as oracles. But this tarot right now with the Rider-Waite-Smith, I will read it as tarot. So I'm going to give you my interpretation. May the divine let us see what we need to see, and that information be used for the greater good. My arms hurt because I was playing the teponazli with such gusto yesterday. My arms and my shoulders are hurting. Oh, Marissa. Marissa says, you're my high priestess of choice. Of course, I need you for all of the major rites of passage in my life. Well, let me tell you something. To have your priestess selected before you even got pregnant is a huge honor. And what you don't know is that in our indigenous tradition, that's how it happens. In the indigenous traditions, the person that is going to assist more medically than spiritually, but also spiritually, is chosen even before when the couple marries. Is that when they choose who's going to accompany them for physical health and emotional, spiritual well-being through the pregnancy and delivery, and then to receive the new baby. So you're on something. Salud. It's even decaf, so don't think it's my second cup or anything. So we have the high priestess, and she is reversed. Okay. The high priestess talks about liminal spaces, is very fitting for the equinox, right? Because we have the light and dark. And the high priestess is very wise, but she's very quiet. She only speaks when it's needed. When she reverses, brace yourself. When she reverses, she's asking us to go scream out of the rooftops. She's telling us that it's time to speak our truths and to have that sense of security that we know what is happening, that we are certain of what we are speaking about. And I was telling the folks that came to the Oracles lab on Wednesday, when our intuition speaks, we can be hesitant, we can overthink it. So not only she has incredible intuition, she is the voice of Celestial Mother. That's the little voice in the back of your head that tell you do or don't do. But when she reverses, is saying, I already told you what's what. Now you say it out loud, which I love. Now, remember with tarot, is always companion cards, right? What are the complementary? What is the whole bunch saying? And the card that came out with the High Priestess da, 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 is the King of Swords, or second King of today. Um, a lot of masculine energy, because the High Priestess reverses masculine energy. Cancel that. Let's start learning something. Humans in our infinite ignorance have divided qualities into masculine and feminine. Qualities don't have gender, right? We divide them that way because we are silly and we don't have other parameters. We are incredibly ignorant. So we divided, masculine energies, feminine energies. They are energies. And in the tarot, a king or a queen are not aligned with the gender of the person. They are denoting qualities that we have separated into masculine and feminine. With that said, we have the king of the forest, right? The green man, and now we have the king of swords, and the high priestess reverse is also given assertiveness, eloquence, speaking your mind, which is also tied to the new Mexica year, by the way. But I digress. This guy is telling us not only to speak our mind, but to be just, to be fair, to lay out the law of the land and then carry it through. That's why he carries a sword, because swords are words. And I just told somebody about an hour ago, words are spells. Every single one of our words is a spell. So, what is the magic? I wonder, what is the magic that you are going to create this weekend when, sorry, ma'am, when our high priestess is encouraging us to speak, and the king of swords is also encouraging us to speak and to be just, to be fair, to set up boundaries, to speak our mind in a just way, to speak for justice. I know you know what I'm saying. Hello, Alexa. Guten Abend. Guten Abend, Alexa. Speaking of Alexa, every time I see Alexa and Rebecca, I remember to tell you, sign up for the Tarot, the Hero's Journey workshop. It's going to be a 4-hour workshop. It's going to be online. It's going to be on April 13th. And we encourage you to buy your tickets as soon as you can because they are still on sale at $75 early bird. Starting in April, they go up in price. So you have basically what, like a week, like 10 days. For another 10 days, we have the early bird special for those people like Richard, like Alexa, like Renata, like even Marisa, I guess. You could, I mean, if you're interested, you could sign up online and learn about the hero's journey through the major arcana of the tarot, which is fascinating. And I'm very pleased to be given that. And Alexa says your year ahead predictions have been so spot on so far. I hope it's all good things. I I love tarot. In case you haven't noticed, I love tarot. And combining the hero's journey with tarot is like, that's my bread and butter. That's my bread and butter. And I know I always say, no, Day of the Dead is the only thing I'm an expert on. Uh, I'm not an expert on tarot, but I love tarot. And I know enough to, you know. Okay, we're gonna get one more card. Can't wait to dive into the hero's journey, says Alexa. It's gonna be a good one. And it's gonna be 4 hours online for $75. You know how low that is? And you're gonna be working with a person that has been working with tarot for 34 years? 16, 20, 50, 35 years now. I'm old. All right. The B Tarot. The B Tarot. We're going to pull 2 cards from the B Tarot because we're using this as oracles. And we have Thank You, the Ten of Swords, and the Six of Pentacles reverse. So let's go find them. What are you all drinking today? I have decaf coffee, which apparently makes me more hyper than regular coffee. I don't know if you noticed, but I'm all hyped up. It must be the new year. So fear not, okay? The visual is a little, ah, the hive is on fire. So that is the Ten of Swords. Let's see what the message is. It came out right side up. So Ten of Swords. A situation cannot continue as it has. The tarot today is really on our nose. Continue. A situation cannot continue as it has. It must end. You might be reeling with feelings of betrayal, but also self-pity. Every one of the swords present in this card is a blast from the past, a kink in your armor, a setback from which you feel there is no return. And you are no doubt justified in those thoughts. Whatever the question at hand, this card is telling you that the end is inevitable and there is nothing you can do but to accept it and try to learn and grow from the situation. For the untrained ear, that might sound a little harsh, but I promise you, is liberation. It is liberation. Oh my God, Alexa is losing her. She's like, I'm leaving Germany. It fits. So, a situation cannot continue as it has. It must end. You might be reeling with feelings of betrayal, but also self-pity. Every one of the swords present in this card is a blast from the past, a kink in your armor, a setback from which you feel there is no return. Excuse me, and you are no doubt justified in those thoughts. Whatever the question at hand, this card is telling you that the end is inevitable, and there is nothing you can do but accept it and try to learn and grow from the situation. This fitting is this fitting the new year and spring equinox, leaving the past year behind? I think so. I am certain of it because we're still talking. I mean, we are still releasing. And for those who know, Sandy is talking about the Mexican New Year that we celebrated yesterday. Yeah, it will be it will be that. It will be the remnants, you know, the last crumbs that you shake off the table. That's what's happening. So the next card that we have, excuse me, is the Six of Pentacles, and this one came reverse. But I think that reverse. Wait till I read it. It's a crazy spot on. I'm awaiting the outcome of some shady stuff with my company and the government. You guys, listen to this. I read it ahead. I'm sorry because it's so tiny. It's a small, succinct, yet direct and wonderful message. The situation is blighted by a lack of generosity, where status and hierarchy are used as tools to dominate rather than to share the wealth of kindness. I can feel on my bones Sandia, Euphoria, and myself going, ugh, because we know this. We know this. And I mentioned the three names because I know for a fact that we're all activists and we're doing our thing out there. But yeah, so listen to this. It's this amazing. The situation is blighted. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Blighed. Sounds like blighted to me. The situation is blighted by a lack of generosity, where status and hierarchy are used as tools to dominate rather than to share the wealth of kindness. And that is where the tarot drops the mic, right? The tarot is so intense today. I think it's a good thing. And changes are usually scary and changes are usually painful. But with the new season, with the turn of the wheel, with the wheel of the year, for those that observe Ostara, um, it's new beginnings and new growth. Remember that for the seed to grow, remember that for the seed to grow, it has to break skin. I mean, for a baby to be born, they say it's painful. Yes, Richard, thank you. Richard Sir Blighted, it's like litter, garbage, scatter about. So it's like things are being wasting away instead of helping people. Oh, that sounds so eerily familiar to the time. I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to tell you something that you know already. What I'm going to tell you is please come to our community circle over the weekend. It's going to be on Sunday online. We're not there to fix people. We're not there to give advice. We're not there to, um, judge you. We're there to hold space for you. Um, they are wonderful, and it's gonna be great. So come on Sunday for the um, community circle. A run, don't walk. Sign up for the newsletter at bluewitch.org, and I will see you on Monday. And until we meet again, A very happy spring. What is something that I told you last Monday? Resist or something. I can't remember what I said when I was saying goodbye. Anyway, um, I'll see you next Monday, and never forget that you are loved. Happy spring. Bye bye. Bye bye, friends.